Hey everyone, welcome to another Kha'Zix Academy video. This one's going to be more of a shorter lesson on the various walls that Kha'Zix is able to jump, so that you can open up more opportunities for assassination and playmaking. So this is a topic that's kind of neglected, since jumping walls is quite the powerful trait that Kha'Zix has. So knowing which walls you can jump can help you get a few extra kills into your games, so that you can proceed to carry. So without further ado, let's get into it. This one occurs at the Baron and Dragon pits, where you can jump from the pit into the tribush. It's quite a decent distance to jump, and it makes for a nice ganking path into the top lane, or just a quick way of getting around. There's also another fairly tricky jump that you can do at the second tier tower near blue buff. This allows for an easy escape path if you happen to get invaded in your jungle, but it can also be a pretty clever path to take if you're going for a tower dive on the enemy. Near the wall of the red buff camp, there's a quick little jump you can do to sneak into the bush or steal the red buff quickly. This is pretty useful for if you're invading or fighting in the jungle. Now the rest of the jumps are fairly straightforward and don't need much explaining. There are, however, two more jumps which are a bit more difficult to pull off, and we're going to go over these now. So this is probably the hardest wall to jump as Kha'Zix, and it occurs near the red side top tower or the blue side bot lane tower. But if you can get it down, it's really useful when fighting or ganking your top lane. You're able to jump through the wall if you stand right next to the middle of it and jump to the other side. Make sure that you're standing roughly in the middle, closer to the tribush, and you should be able to pull this off. The other jump possible resides near the tier 1 red turret of bot lane or the blue turret of top lane. If you stand in the corner outside of the tribush, you can jump into the lane to get behind the enemy. Keep in mind, you may end up taking a tower shot while doing this jump, but if you stand in the perfect position, there is a way to avoid getting hit by the tower. This is especially useful in the early game, to help you get behind an enemy bot lane and potentially pull off a gank. If you get used to this kind of jump, you can jump behind the enemy without taking any damage from the tower. So those are all of the jumps that are worth noting that can be used to open up extra kill opportunities and help you carry your games. Keep in mind that all of these jumps will become easier once you evolve your E, and you should have no trouble at all doing them after you evolve. Try to keep an open mind in terms of which walls you can jump in certain situations, and you might just grab an extra kill or two in your games. And with that comes the end of our second Kha'Zix Academy video. If you have any questions or want to give feedback on what we can do better, you can tell us in the comments below. Feel free to suggest other topics that you want us to cover in future episodes of the series, and we'll take them into consideration. Thanks for watching.